get into some professional wrestling because, as I have predicted, since the Royal Rumble, this night one main event for WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas is official. The Tribal Chief, the Second City Saint, the Visionary will compete in a triple threat match. Was this the right call in the main event night one, in your opinion?
I totally understand why they went with this as the main event. Punk, Rollins, Roman, they all have that draw to them. But I just look at that women's triple threat match that's coming. Bianca, Rhea, Io. Me personally, I would have had that triple threat match main event night one, because you look at those three: Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, Bianca Belair. That match has the potential to not only be match of the night, but match of Mania. It has that.
So this is where I disagree with you, and you can call me a hater all you want. I don't care. I don't like Io Sky. I've been on the record of this. I don't think she's a good wrestler. I don't think she has a good personality. I think she had the worst title reign in the history of title reigns when she was the women's world champion. And she's done absolutely nothing with this title since she got it. And she's keeping it warm for Bianca Belair when Naomi comes in and helps Bianca win the championship, because those two are going to be revealed in cahoots if they attack Jade Cargill together. I hate this storyline. I think it's stupid, and I can't wait to get it over with. And I know I sound like you right now.
Yeah, you really do. I'll tell you this. This is my number two match in terms of matches I'm most excited for at WrestleMania. Easily.
What's the first?
Kevin Owens,
Randy
Orton. I cannot wait for this match. I have been so invested in this storyline. It goes all the way back to last year's WrestleMania, when the two of them were in that triple threat match against Logan Paul for the United States Championship. And it's the pile driver and Kevin Owens saving Carmelo Hayes from the punt. And I loved everything with Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes. And I can't wait for that match. It's going to be so good. But like I said, I totally understand why they're going with Punk, Rollins, and Reigns. I think they need to change. Don't change the Royal Rumble, but change the tagline of it.
They need to change the wording that you don't main event WrestleMania.
Yes, exactly. But does it take something away from the Jey Uso Gunther match, or does it take something away from Tiffany Stratton, Charlotte Flair? Maybe a little, but I'm still very excited for both of those matches. But it's so funny. Like, at the end of the contract signing, Paul Heyman says, "Oh, yeah, you're going to main event," and all that. And Punk goes, "But that's not the favor I'm owed."
Yes.
And I saw this video with all these streamers reacting, and they were all like, "Oh my God, what's the favor?" I'm like, it is so freaking obvious what the favor is. It is right there in front of you.
Well, tell our viewers that then. Go ahead.
Paul Heyman is going to screw over Roman Reigns, and he will align himself with Punk. That is the favor. It is obvious. It is right there in front of you.
I think you're half right. There's another part of this favor. CM Punk is going to not only main event WrestleMania Saturday, CM Punk is going to main event WrestleMania Sunday. CM Punk is walking out of WrestleMania 41 at the end of night 2, your new undisputed WWE champion.
It'll be
because
I could see it. They'd have to add like that. I hate to say it, but that stipulation to the
Well,
triple
here's
threat.
the thing. What if they don't? This is what I'm proposing. Okay.
Go.
Let's say Cody actually beats Cena. And Cena and Rock, they get all pissed off. They lay out Cody at the end of the match. All of a sudden, card of personality plays. You hear Paul Heyman on the mic say, "That's the favor." And Punk runs down to the ring with some contract or something, cashes in like a Money in the Bank, picks up Cody Rhodes, like he just screwed him in the front, like he said he was going to do before the Royal Rumble. GTS, and CM Punk is your new WWE Undisputed Champion.
By the way, that promo battle Cena and Cody had yesterday was awesome.
Chef's kiss.
Oh, I feel like because of how highly viewed both of them are, they were allowed to get away with the references they made to both Tony Khan and Vince McMahon. Because there were direct shots at Tony Khan and AEW in that promo battle.
Punk has been making them all last week.
Yeah, and for some reason, Punk's references haven't really hit. It feels like.
Well, that's because WWE fans don't watch AEW. There are Cody fans that came over from AEW to watch him in WWE. That's the difference.
Yes. Which I'm surprised, like, Punk hasn't brought AEW fans over to WWE.
Because those Punk fans were with WWE with them to AEW, and then those are the same fans that still watch WWE. They're just probably not watching AEW anymore.
But that's why I think Cody's AEW shots or the shots at Cody about AEW are hitting more because of what you said. I think because Cody laid out Cena with the crossroads and he was the one holding up the title, Cena
wins. That was my thinking too, but I think there is something to this Punk favor where it's not just that Punk turns on Roman. There is a championship match in there somewhere. And I like Punk could turn on Cena. I could see that too.
So you have Punk going full heel.
Yes. And I have Punk walking out with Paul Heyman with the championship at the end of WrestleMania.
I could very well see that happening.
So to your point real quick about the two triple threat matches, Bianca, Rhea, and Io. So I think that because they're doing this match on night one, the Rhea World Championship match gets bumped to WrestleMania Sunday. I don't think you have two triple threats on the same night. I would guess Charlotte and Tiffany are night one. Jay and Gunther is what actually opens WrestleMania Saturday, would be my guess.
Oh, you would. I don't know if you want to have both Royal Rumble winners on the same night. I don't know if that's the right call. So that's why if you go the route you're talking about, maybe you have Jay Gunther open WrestleMania Saturday.
That's what I just said. Yep.
No, hold on. But instead of putting Tiffany Charlotte on WrestleMania Saturday, you have that open WrestleMania Sunday.
You could, but I don't know if you want to do two triple threat matches on the same day.
Yes, but I think the two triple threat matches are going to be very different because of the people involved. Like Rhea, Bianca, and Io are not going to put on the same type of.
That's true. I think it depends on how many more multi-man matches we get. Like, are we going to get one for the SmackDown tag titles? Are we going to get one for the U.S. title? Are we going to get one for the IC title?
I do think it's going to be a fatal four-way for the Intercontinental Championship. Dom is going to put himself in that match, or
And probably win it, by the way.
yeah, I don't, I don't know, or that'll be what causes the fallout with the Judgment Day. I hate that they've randomly gone away from Roxanne Perez versus Bailey. I was I thought for sure they were going to do that at WrestleMania, but now they don't even know. I thought Roxy was full on main roster, but she's back in NXT, I guess.
Probably will be after the WrestleMania when they do the draft again.
But now they're teasing something with Lyra and Bailey against Liv and Raquel, and meh, not what I wanted. No, I like what you. I get it. You wanted to move Liv Morgan out of the title, out of the main championship, but you put the tag team titles on her and Raquel, and then it's just nothing. Like, Liv Morgan was one of WWE's MVPs for 2024. I don't care what C-Boss says. I don't care what anybody says. She had
You hear that, C-Boss?
She was awesome in 2024, and I feel like she's carried that over into 2025. But it just feels like they didn't have a plan for her after taking the world championship off.
Yeah, I think WWE is starting to have an AEW problem, which is they have too many championships.
Yes. Although I'm loving what AEW is doing right now.
Like I was all for a mid-card women's championship. I didn't think we needed two. I was against the split of the undisputed tag team titles because I didn't think we had enough tag teams in the division to have more than one title. And look what the Viking Raiders are doing with the world tag team titles. Absolutely nothing. So like that's my thing is like we didn't need 10 championships on the main roster. 6 or 7 felt okay. Splitting up the world championships because Roman wasn't always there makes sense. Obviously, the 2 mid-card titles for the men make sense. But outside of that, I think you can make a case where you could have 1 tag title and 1 mid-card women's championship.
Yeah, Chelsea Green hasn't really done anything with
the women. No, she's got the Secret Service. I mean, that's been a good run.
No, you mispronounced it. It's the Secret Service.
they just don't have enough baby faces for her to challenge is the problem.
Yeah, they're doing something with her and Zelina Vega, but that's not WrestleMania.